Huh. Looks like stream went down for a second. Looks like it's back now. Sorry about that, guys. Right. And might as well roll around with the Wookiee for a little bit. Actually. Yeah, let's have mission around. Might as well. Oh man, are you not prepared? Prepared me? What do you mean? I'm in exile. Slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. I do remember this now. This was I liked this like side quest thing. We'll deal with that if we have to. Time has passed. Things will have changed. The slavers are still here. The stock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It'll be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. We'll deal with that if we have to.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me.
What was
Matt
that?
is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much. So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that.
Taffy says he sounds like
Simply fair
Nigel
business.
Thornberry. He does.
This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded
Ronto.
stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matton. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matton is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Perhaps I could settle some of his debt.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
I go back to my
Of
other
course.
questions. What do you know of Kashyyyk?
I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are very difficult to deal with. No business sense.
You mean they don't tolerate cheats?
No, I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerka Corporation simply takes.
What do you mean by that?
You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself.
Go back to my other questions. What do you carry?
Of course.
It's pretty good. Also pretty good. That's really good. Buying that. Immunity 100% versus electrical. Ah! That's pretty cool. Reflex, fortitude, stealth. Dexterity +3, very good. Don't like that. Okay, good. What do I want to sell out of all this? Sell one of those. Blaster carbines are pretty good. Blaster rifles. You can have one of those. We only have one droid, so we don't need two of everything. I need... Pure demolition security. Awareness double. Oh, this is better.
What?
Oh, look at my dumb fucking visor. I look so stupid. I love it. Yeah, let's save the game. Okay. Bunch of good stuff. Just lying around. Patrol guard. Where does this shit go?
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy. No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
What? It's so stupid, it's hilarious. This is great. That visor is fucking terrible. Sabra looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee. You don't color a Wookiee. And you certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
Leave me alone.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can...
Alright, so this...
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean.
Katarns are
attacks
fucking
especially bad
badass.
right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
What do you know about the Wookiees?
You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds.
So the Wookiees are fighting back.
Not anymore. Look, you want to know why the Wookiees are acting compliant? You go ask them. When they rip your head off, we'll fish it out of the Shadowlands and give it a proper burial. How about that? I don't talk to Wookiee I won't stop.
Yeah, fuck you. Also, I have a lightsaber.
Welcome to Adean. I trust you will find our facilities.
Sorry, I had an
past
itch in my
inspection.
nose.
Zerka Corporation
Seems like a good
is
idea
very
to just
efficient.
rub it on the microphone.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
You work on Kashyyyk and don't understand the language?
Zerka Corporation calls the planet Adean, and no, I don't understand the language. The local Wookiee leader has made it so we don't need to. Wookiees are unable to speak Basic, but for the last decade, the residents of all local villages have been trained to understand it.
What good would that do?
It helps ease tensions. They are less hostile towards us if they understand what we say. What did he say? I don't usually have a translator I can ask.
That knowing Basic just makes his people better slaves.
I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves.
Why don't you do anything to stop it?
I'm just an employee. You'll have to take your concerns to Janos. He's the voice for Zerka Corporation on this outpost.
How convenient. All the benefits with no guilt.
I don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
What is your job here?
I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source.
For
of
aliens,
income.
I like to
Please,
read the
I must return.
like to read the dialogue or give you the gist of it, because you know, makes it a little bit quicker.
I'm sorry, but Director Janos will see. Farewell.
Dick. I'd like to ask you about the corporation. Weapon production. Bio acquisitions? What do you mean? I mean, we're slaves. It means that they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. Your current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I failed to see a concern. Zaalbar is no slave. He's pledged a life debt to me. Ah, very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying. What? Whoa. Why did the Wookiees tolerate you doing this? No, it's not just me. Arrangements have been made with the Wookiees' leadership. Harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Tell me about it. It might be more understanding if I knew. If it will ease your temper, we supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. We are kept profitable, and agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What is the list leader's name? I believe his name is Chundar. I don't deal directly with him. That was not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as though you're Thrall. Ugh. What about Zaalbar? What's the matter? Yeah, that's your brother. We get it. Blah blah blah. What happens do you have available? There's a bunch of shit. What the fuck? Blaster cannon, bowcaster, blaster rifle. Bowcasters are pretty good. Oh god. Oh man. Heavy blaster, Bothan stone stick. Yeah, fuck it. Just gonna take this from you. Consider it asshole tax. Alright. Mission. Mission. Everybody out of my way.
Huh?
What?
So we got repair kits, which are for T3, but I never take T3 anywhere with me. So what does it matter? Okay, alright, so it did save, so that's good. $11.15. Credits, frag grenades. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells. I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. The village is not far from here. How convenient! Toto said, the lack of an ability to travel back to the ship most of the time on this planet makes me sad. I would always use that for healing everywhere else. Yeah, it's true. What can I expect to encounter? Don't know. It's been a long time since I've left. My father was very powerful, a chieftain.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm
Patrol
Captain
Captain
Benno,
Dinner
and you're
now.
interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
My name's Kutak Vartok. What happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Uh-oh. Zabor, let me handle this. I have asked you to let me handle this. Honor my request. I will do so, but for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. You'll find another easy enough.
This may cost you more than you know, fool. I won't allow you to enslave.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
This pussy is trouble, friend. Get out while you can.
You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive a fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If
Taffy says,
say so.
the sound of the Wookiee makes you
Yes,
want to
I
punch
say
things.
so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
Yeah? Hey there. What? Okay.
So the prototype viral. Yeah, that works out better.
What?
Oh, Jesus. Went over the wrong one. It's fine.
Sure.
It's fine. What is that? Nothing. Gun's doing well. Zalbar, man. Fucking going to town. Me, I'm missing everything. Alright. Wasn't so bad. Corpse. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, we're doing pretty well so far with the combat. It's a lot of one-on-one, though. Hello. You're now allowed to pass into the Shadowlands. I felt such as this with you. It's Mad Claws. You need to question my place. You followed Chundar into the arms of outsiders. Where's the Wookiee I need to see? Okay, alright, so it's over there. That's the Shadowlands. Go to Shadowlands, that takes you down, which gets us closer to the star map. So we're gonna go all the way over here. God, stop it. These things do hit hard. Alright, let's get close. Hello. Stasis. Am I the only one fighting this thing? I guess so. Nice. I don't know where everybody else fucking is. Hey guys, I'm ready. Fuckers.
Yeah? Gotcha. Darn it.
Really?
Gotcha. Darn it.
What?
Slice the ID requirement. Nice. Not too bad. Okay. I'm gonna save real quick. What up, Dark Jedi?
Lord
More
Malak
Malak.
was displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Okay. Get you in the face, motherfucker. Give me your lightsabers. Ooh, purple short lightsaber. I may have to change my lightsaber to be purple. I may have to do it. It sounds just too good. Can't do it right now, but I might do it later. It's okay, Taffy. Sometimes we miss these things. I like to put, the game information over Nya part of it. So, oh yeah, Toe. I think I will make my lightsaber purple once I get back on the once I get back on the ship. Domain of Chunda. I want to access the home of my people. Mad Claw. Take me to Chundar. I would speak with him. You make a demand for something you can't alter. Yeah, good. I want to go to Chundar anyways. Fucker. Alright, so you have to come with me. Yeah, missions. It's fine for mission. Yeah, big Bastila. God, Chundar, you look like an idiot. Things are different now. You are Mad Claw without honor. You have no voice among your own people. I, on the other hand, am chieftain. If you've made deals with slavers, the truth will get out eventually. You may talk, but no one will believe you. I've had a long time to guide what my people think. They trust me, the mighty Chundar. Even with my brother insane and father enslaved, I rose to protect my people despite it all. Father was enslaved? Mighty Chundar? What are you talking about? You were the runt. I'm no runt. Like I said, Zalbar, a lot has changed in years away. What do you want? Why drag us here? I killed Zalbar because he's my brother. I hoped he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task. Zalbar will stay here, of course. What is this task? Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zalbar. Gone mad and been exiled. Now lurks the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my allies during the Shadowland expeditions. It's not good for business. He's standing against you. The first of many, perhaps. I won't do this. Do your own dirty work. You don't have much choice. You can flee the planet if you want, but I'm keeping Zalbar here with me. He'll stay until the Mad Claw is dead.
You can't do that. He can't do that, can he? He can't hold Zalbar prisoner just because he's chieftain, can he?
I need Zalbar with me as a guide. I'll tell them it's better understand the enemy. Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me. What are you talking about, Zalbar? Alright, so the father is still out there, and he's kind of a Mad Claw now, too. Don't listen, Zalbar. It's not worth it. No more words, outsider. Give me my orders.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you out of here. You can count on us.
Alright, that's fine. Oh god, look at that Wookiee face. It looks so bad. Oh my god, Basta, really now?
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you.
We have other shit going on, Basta. You want to talk about
us?
us?
At the hands of Master Zar.
My progress?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
Dude, we're the same fucking level. What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Toa says, resisted many temptations. She did not see that in me. I was the embodiment of hedonism. Yeah. I couldn't see myself ever doing such things.
That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn
Meanwhile, this
them
fucking
to your
Wookiee's just
cause?
like, what the fuck you
There
guys
is no
talking
need
about?
against them. We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come. We should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Alright. Beautiful. Wookiees on parade. Burner, 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 burner. Alright. Nice. Beautiful.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, A little jolt to the force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the force
Never.
for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now,
that's
get things
funny.
going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
That's pretty good. That's pretty great. Alright, I can go into the basket, and let's go. Alright, give me 1 second. Yeah, I can go into a biscuit. Nothing down here. Let's get into that biscuit. Stasis that. Flurry this. Toad says, yum. Now I want biscuits. Of course you do! Biscuits are fucking great! Biscuits are the best anytime food you could have. You want it in the morning? Done. You want it for dinner? Done. Biscuits are fucking great. Stasis that. Let's kill this. Well, it's a good thing these Wookiees are not doing anything. What do you want, outsider? I'm not you follow us on our hunt. Charwal is not here for your amusement. I don't mean you any harm. Feh! With that, when our planet's free of you. And you're only here to take or destroy. We'll be your trophy, dead or as a slave. Just a few questions. I'm a friend. Only a moment, outsider. Won't be this patient for long. Do you know of any crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands? We leave him alone. He has our respect because he has braved the lands alone. He is crazy though. The finest hunters, warriors hunt the Shadowlands in groups. He lives there alone. How long has he been down there? Many years. It is impossible to know how many. A decade? 2? Perhaps he can answer your questions. Or kill you. What do you think of Chundar? Whether I trust what he says or not doesn't matter. In time, someone will replace him for better or worse. I don't know. That will be for Baka to decide. Baka was our greatest warrior. His ancient sword is the tool of ascension, the mark of a chieftain. Chundar no longer displays it, not since he took the role of chieftain years ago. Someone else could produce it. Could a blood relative of Chundar challenge him? It truly would take Baka's blade for that to happen. Chundar is the last member of his family. There were others, but they were marked with madness. We don't speak their names. They are without honor. How has Kashyyyk fared? Yeah, it's a pretty bad.
Big Z once told me he had seen paradise destroyed by the greed of outsiders. I never understood what he meant until now.
Okay. Okay, Biscuit is over here. I'm just gonna keep calling it Biscuit now. What am I doing on XP? Still a little ways off. Alright, Gore Workin. Few questions. Has anyone else been allowed down recently? Tell me the wiki so I might show proper respect. You ask very respectfully. Outsiders never do that. I suppose I can mention some of us have entered. Rorwar. He has not returned in many days. Many have died recently. Chundar believes one of our own is below. Mad craze killing all. What do we know? We find no bodies to examine. What outsiders are below? Of course it's dangerous. Why would I? That's so stupid. Alright, yeah, just let me in. All those questions are stupid. What do you think about the corporation? Is it dangerous down there? Yeah, fucking of course it is. Yeah, idiot. Okay. It's hard to fucking see anything down here. Whirlwind. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty good shit. Yeah! This guy. Yeah.
The damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Jolee. Jolee Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
Use the lightsaber in battle. Are you a Jedi?
Ah, don't start fawning just yet. I'm too old for it. I know a few things, but we can talk about it at my camp. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
A very Dagobah of this place.
Hey there.
You are so not the person I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Yes, I feel there's much you can tell me.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's...
Now I
been
remember
lost
why I
in
like
the
this guy
woods
so
for
much.
Far too long. My days of glory are behind me, but perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
Jolee is pretty much the character that I always love to play, like the old, grizzled, like veteran who's like kind of, who like wants to help but is kind of sick and tired of shit.
What is there to tell? Jolee Bindo is the crazy old man in the dangerous woods. I'm content with the impression I give.
But you use the lightsaber better. You are a Jedi.
I follow the Jedi way and I command the Force, yes. I suppose that makes me as much a Jedi as anyone, but what of it? Why should being what I am compel me to entertain others with tales of the good old days, huh? I've seen my share of the dark
Toa says,
and
and
the
surprisingly,
light.
he puts up
Frankly,
with
both
me.
extremes annoy
That's
me.
not that surprising.
Of course,
Jolee is
I
true
have felt
neutral.
rumblings of change.
Kind of nice to meet a Jedi who isn't all up on
I
this
I
light
enjoy
side, dark
his
side
dynamic.
stuff.
Like I feel like
Pretty
he
tiring, you know?
he will
Perhaps you'll need some
lean
assistance to me
kind of
after
any
all.
way that you want him
Let's
to.
discuss what you
Like,
came here for.
but like I totally dig that. I'm gonna ask you some questions. I need information about problems at Kashyyyk.
Yes, among the Wookiees. Intriguing creatures. I like that they have little patience for bureaucrats. But of course, even here, there are hidden things that manipulate.
What do you know of Chundar?
Circa Corporation was smart to put him in power. He's as good at destroying Wookiee culture as dropping corpses full of Ardroxian flu. Will you work for him or against him, I wonder? I will be interested to see.
You don't have a recommendation?
Sure. How's this? Think for yourself. I don't care for politics. I'm big on letting people figure things out for themselves. The Wookiees have prophecies of deliverance if you ask them. But for now, they follow without hesitation. That is their wish.
Toa says, I wish you could have 3 party members. I want to bring him along, but my go-to party has been Bastila and HK-47. Not sure who to drop. Yeah, that can be difficult.
Maddened with grief, perhaps, but not crazed. I helped him pass to the lower forest where only a Wookiee could follow. Some other matters will determine if you can follow. There is a barrier that, well, we'll talk of that more in a moment. Fine. Yes, but of course... Fine. Now, why would you be asking about that, hmm? Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
If you have information, please tell it to me.
Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Circa Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here. But it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
Don't understand. Can you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
I'm honored to help someone of your experience.
Oh, save it. I know this sounds absurd, but I'm old and entitled to work you around a bit. Besides, the test is simple. Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Circa have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Why would you want to join up with me?
You presumably have a ship. I've seen all I wish to here. Isn't that enough? I mean, I'm really sick of the trees. And perhaps your destiny might show me something new. You never know.
Why don't you just get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look, they know me quite well, and are always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They have already caused enough trouble as it is.
I'll look into it.
Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
Heal! So good. What the fuck is this? Alright, so it's up there. God damn it. I just want to get this part done with. Hi, Loki. I know it's your bedtime. God, that blaster is doing some fucking damage. This is where I went. Caution grenade. Wookiees. Slaver contract.
What can I do? Yeah?
Okay, cool.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profit.
Damn, this guy, huh? You the poachers Jolie told me about.
The crazy old fool is still alive. I suppose he's still upset that we don't all live in little homemade shacks like he chooses. I've got a job to do here, and there's nothing you or that old coot can do about it.
What if I want you to leave the Shadowlands?
Is that old hermit Jolie trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing. I could use an extra hand. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
Don't you care that you can wipe out the whole species?
No. I'll be rich by then, and we won't need to do it anymore. I don't have to worry about it. Besides, if there's no more tack, the predators that eat them will die off, and we'll have an easier time milking this planet. Good. I'm not done.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home? I'm not here because I...
This is a dangerous place. Could I persuade you to leave?
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander. He'd kill me for disobeying orders. Good. I don't want...
I'm here. What? Gotcha. Simple.
Alright.
What? You want anything, you'll have... Why am I here? I'm just a guard. Good. I don't...
I'm here. What?
Okay, let's take all these mines.
What?
Alright. I see.
What can I do, huh?
Aw. Okay. So, I have all that.
What?
So I need to find a way to fuck with the emitters.
Back again, hmm? If you made it besides you? Besides any number of predators that can kill in seconds? I suppose there's old Bindo. He's got a camp here somewhere. I'd leave him alone, though. Anyone who'd lived down here is just plain crazy. There's not much else. We've got a repulsor field to the east, so not much passes through here now. It's not worth it. You're fighting the plants as well as the animals. Kashi vines are tough as metal and grow back fast. Instead, head office installed repulsor fields to keep the big predators out. Permanent placements, too. We'll be fine for years. If you made it... What? No, I don't do much of that. It's too much of a headache. I'm in the business of harvesting animals. Some of the more exotic species have organs that can be removed and put to some surprising applications. Talk to me about work, and maybe I'll tell you more. If you made it this... It ain't easy. We've set up a perimeter of sonic emitters to keep the bigger preds away. It's worked so far. As long as the emitters are operational, we're pretty much safe. It makes harvesting a lot easier. If you made it... Hurry up, you're eating... If you made it this... Hurry up, you're... Good. I'm not...
So do I go back? You know what? I'm going to save right here. Getting a little bit late and I don't really feel like troubleshooting this. Oh, this mission. So I'm going to quit. And I feel pretty good about that. That was a pretty good night. Pretty good shit got done. All right, awesome. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As a reminder, Thursday, which is tomorrow, I will be off. I'm taking that night off. I'm going to sit and play with my dog and watch some basketball games. I will be on Friday, though. And we'll continue with Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah. Probably the same start time. Might be a little bit earlier. Depends on how much work I can get done around the house. And then, yeah. I don't know if I'll be streaming Sunday. Probably not. But next week, you can expect another full week of at least 3, possibly 4 streams. So, yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's right here. He wants to go to bed. What is this? Let me go over there. second, but it is not. Okay, cool. If for any reason you've missed a previous episode or you want to watch any of the previous games I've played through, you can see all those videos over at lunaticjedi.com. If you want to know when new videos go up or when I go live, you can go do that at facebook.com/lunaticjedi, twitter.com/lunaticjedi. If you have any questions for me, you can use the Ask Me Anything feature over at lunaticjedi.tumblr.com. And in addition to all of that, do not forget about the Lunatic Jedi podcast. You can you can find that on iTunes. Just search for Lunatic Jedi Podcast. You can also go to lunaticjedi.simplecast.fm. That is the official website for the podcast. If you have any questions you'd like answered on the podcast, if you have any game suggestions, if you have any podcast topics, if you have anything that you want to get answered, or you just want to talk, you want to converse, you want to chill, you can send all your emails to lunaticjedi@gmail.com. That's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much. Oh man, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'm gonna go to bed and get some fucking sleep. Again, I'll be off on Thursday, but I'll be back on Friday. So with that all being said, everybody, thank you so much for all the support, and I will talk to all of you later.